Hey there, welcome back to another process video. Today I wanted to try something a little simpler. I've been wanting to try some shorter illustrations that would work better for shorter videos. So I sketched this hand during like a 20-minute break that I had, and I thought it would work really well for today's video. So I hope you guys like it. Since this is just a quick piece that I'm creating, I'm sticking to my trusty palette of reddish colors. For me, it's always easier to just use combinations of colors that I have used before when I'm just creating for fun or practicing, things like that. At least I kind of feel like it helps take off the pressure of, just creating something perfect. And I can just kind of like create whatever it is I feel like creating at the moment. Arches, I'd say, are one of my favorite geometric shapes that I really enjoy illustrating. If you guys subscribe and follow me on Instagram, you'll probably notice that I use arches quite a lot in my work. I just really like drawing them. You can tell so many different stories with them. They could be windows, they could be like little doors to really cool worlds. So yeah, you'll see them a lot in my illustrations. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I felt like drawing hands today, and I took a short break and I sketched up this hand. And honestly, I don't know what took over me, because hands are very difficult to draw. I guess I just wanted to practice a cool pose for a while. But yeah, hands for a lot of artists, me included, they're very difficult body parts to get just right. There are just so many bendy parts and joints that you have to take into account. And I just felt like it would probably be a good use of my time to practice a really neat pose that I'll probably use at some point. But yeah, drawing hands is always a little tricky. If any of you guys are interested in learning how to sketch hands, let me know in the comments. I'll add a video below at some point. That way we can all kind of practice and learn together. And there's our hand. I'm honestly always amazed when they come out so nicely. Typically it used to take me a really long time to just sketch out a hand and draw it and just paint it out. So I'm actually kind of proud of myself. And super random note, please do not mind the little scab on my knuckle. I have a cat, and she's super old. She has kind of forgotten how to retract her claws, so her claws get stuck in everything from clothing to skin. So you'll probably see my hands constantly being scratched, and they're all my cat's fault. Here the scene is honestly basically done. If I were in much of a hurry, I probably would leave it here. But I really want to add a little bit more whimsy to it. So I'm going to add some stars, and I'm going to add some nails to her fingers so she kind of has like a bit of attitude. And yay, we have stars! I really like stars. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, this is the first video I make with like a voiceover. Honestly, it was a little stressful. I'm kind of a quiet person, so sharing thoughts or processes just doesn't really come naturally to me. Even during conversations with people, I tend to be more of a listener and just speak when I have something to say. So this is really pushing me out of my comfort zone. I ended up drawing some larger stars in the sky because I just felt the scene felt a little empty. So I'm using the Bardot Smooth brush, also another great brush I use a lot. I'll link in the description. And just to make the process a little quicker, I'm not drawing each star individually. I'm just copy pasting and repositioning instead. So I'm kind of cheating a little, but anyways, the scene looks equally as cute. I'm going to go ahead and add some more shadows to the hand. That way we add a little more visual interest and something just, I guess, different and unexpected to the hand. Sometimes with a lot of flat drawings, you just have, you know, your base color and like a bit of shadowing, but I kind of want to take it a little further. So yeah, I'll be working on that in the next couple of seconds. To create most of my shadows, I typically use the color burn layer a lot. I know a lot of illustrators just tend to use like the opacity layers or the multiply layers, but I really like the saturation and the color burn that color burn layers can add. So they really are my favorite, and it's what I use the most, and I think they have kind of become a part of my style a bit. Right now, I'm focusing on the middle and ring fingers a bit. I'm adding some more shadows using another color burn layer, just because I want a bit more definition, and I want the fingers to kind of look like they have a bit of a curve to them instead of just leaving them flat. I know that you can barely see it on the screen. It's honestly not even noticeable on the screen, but when you print it, it definitely brings a little bit of sort of like an element of surprise, so it does print out really nicely. It's always good to think what the end piece is going to be like and how you're going to use it. I tend to print a lot of my work, even sometimes things that I had no idea I wanted to print. So it's always good to have the final product in mind and what you're planning on using it for and work around that. And yay! We finally got done with the hand. I'm going to draw some nails because I sort of want the hand, like I said, to have a bit of attitude, and I kind of want like these like modern witch inspired nails. I think it's more because of the fact that I have no nails and mine don't grow and I bite them a lot. So I'm kind of genuinely jealous of whoever can grow their nails naturally or can, you know, just have acrylic nails or any kind of nails really stuck to them. I can't do that. Like it just does not work. But yeah, this drawing is getting some nails now. I'm thinking about green, but I kind of don't really like it much. I kind of feel it looks a little, you know, strange with the rest of the illustration, so I might change the color later on. Yep, green is definitely not cutting it for me. I'm just gonna keep working with it for now, but I am gravitating towards sort of a deep red. I think, you know, kind of like a very dark red would probably look really nice. Red for sure looks a lot tidier. It kind of ties the illustration quite nicely. Yeah, I'm happy with the red. It looks great. And we're almost done with the illustration. Something I always like to do is to add texture to the entire piece. I like modifying very texturized brushes and adding a lot of rich texture. I just feel that it makes pieces print a lot better, and it just makes it a lot more interesting than having a flat illustration. Because they can get a little boring, and they can just be uninviting to the eye. So some texture always helps breathe some life into it. And that's it. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye.